Good morning, everyone, from Grand Junction, Colorado. Oh, wait a minute. I'm at my house. Good morning from Grand Junction, Colorado. This is Don Self. I just wanted to share a few things with you that have come up over the past few weeks. As you notice, I have a mask that I'm wearing, and I think that I had stated in an earlier video that I am operating out of my home at this point, and I'm doing strictly video. When I do leave the house, I do go masked, and someone has commented that this is not the most masculine mask in the world, but I like it. It's black and red, it's got polka dots. And everything I'm doing is from video. I do have a contract that wants me to be out at their facility. However, when I know that I go there, I'm going to be masked the entire time, which, as you can imagine, makes counseling a little bit more of a challenge because you can't see my facial expressions except for my eyes. And sometimes people have a hard time hearing me, so I try to be as clear as I possibly can. I opted into doing video counseling early on when this was occurring, and my reason for it was twofold. First one is I want to keep myself and other people safe. I'm not overly concerned with my health. However, I do have to admit I am in one of the at-risk categories. Most of my life, I've been immune suppressed, whether it be through just having post-traumatic stress disorder, which affects the immune system, or just being constantly stressed and having my immune system suppressed. So I am in one of those categories. But the second one was I wanted to be clear in my message to my clients, my family, and my friends in that it's a social experiment. I think it has a high likelihood of succeeding, and I want to support that. And so to my clients, my family, and my friends, I wanted to communicate to them very clearly that I believe this to be important. And the only way that I could do that would be to remove myself and social distance. And that's what we've been doing. When I do go out in public, especially now, I'm masked and I do still maintain a social distance. I understand that this is to keep other people from getting ill. I have no symptoms as far as I know. I have no illness. I'll be honest with you, right at this point, it is anything. It is not COVID-19 specific. It is the flu. It's the common cold. It's any type of infectious disease, because I know that if I have one, it increases the chances that I'll get another. It's kind of, I think I've shared this before. It's like when you get a viral cold, it increases the likelihood that you might get a bacterial cold on top of it. And that's happened to me in my life many, many times, where it starts off as a virus and then it turns into a bacterial infection, specifically a sinus infection. So I want to take these things seriously, and I want to convey that to other people, because I've noticed in the news that there are people that are not necessarily taking it seriously, which means if we have a celebrity or a public official that is not practicing these things that they preach, then, or if they're using services that the rest of us have no access to, then that encourages other people to do the same. And we are 3-4 weeks into this total, and we have a ways to go. And if we decide that we're not going to do this, then we might see the infection rate go up. And that's not necessarily what we want. Back in the HIV pandemic, we knew that people could be exposed to small amounts of HIV and their immune system fights it off. We knew that. And same thing with COVID-19, same thing with common cold. If we take care of ourselves, our immune systems are A-OK, then there's a real good chance that we can fight that off, that infection. Can't do that if it spreads and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's what we don't want. So I go out masked, And I certainly encourage and suggest that when you go outside, do it as well. If not for yourself, but for your loved ones. All right, so again, from Grand Junction, Colorado, you guys have a great day and be well. Bye.